Warriors statement win in Boston. But Steph Curry says, a long way to go. The Golden State Warriors just made a statement in Boston. After a tight fourth-quarter battle, the Warriors emerged victorious, defeating the defending champion Celtics 118-112. With the win, the Warriors improved their record to 7-1, just ahead of the defending champs in the standings. But despite the big road win, Stephen Curry is keeping things in perspective. "We haven't done anything yet," he said after the game. "We've got a long way to go." A back-and-forth finish with Curry's clutch performance. The game was a true test of the Warriors' mettle, and they passed with flying colors. With just under a minute left, Buddy Hield hit a massive three-pointer off a Curry assist to give Golden State a 111-104 lead, essentially sealing the game. Hield summed it up perfectly: "If we don't win this game, everybody's like, oh, they didn't play nobody." The Warriors came into Boston ready to prove their worth against one of the league's top teams. And they did just that. The fourth quarter alone was a roller coaster, with 4 lead changes and the Celtics threatening to pull away after Derek White hit his 7th three-pointer of the night, giving Boston a 95-88 advantage midway through the final period. But the Warriors, with their championship habits and relentless defense, took over. Curry scored all 10 of his fourth-quarter points in a blistering run that saw Golden State score on 7 straight possessions to close out the game. "Normal Steph," joked Kevon Looney, who contributed with 2 crucial putbacks during the stretch. Curry's cautious optimism amid Warriors' strong start. Despite the win and the Warriors' strong start to the season, Curry is taking a cautious approach. After last season's disappointing finish, which saw the Warriors miss the playoffs for just the 3rd time in 5 years, Curry emphasized that the team has a lot more work to do. "It's a good team, or a relevant team, that wins the games they're supposed to win, steals a couple on the road against good teams, and protects home court. We've done those things so far. But we have 2 more tough tests ahead," Curry said, referencing upcoming games against Cleveland and Oklahoma City. "I like where we are, obviously, but it's a long way to go." Warriors rotation, still a work in progress. One thing Curry is still adjusting to is the Warriors' deep rotation. With so many fresh faces and new pieces, Curry admits that it's tough to predict who will step up each night. "Until proven otherwise, that's how we have to play," Curry said. Coach Steve Kerr has emphasized depth, and the Warriors have been rotating 11 players in and out, much like a hockey line change, keeping fresh legs on the court to apply constant defensive pressure. And it's been working. The Warriors' defense, which held the Celtics to a season-low 41st half points, is now ranked 2nd in the league in defensive efficiency. The Warriors' ability to mix things up defensively, with waves of fresh defenders, made life difficult for Jason Tatum, who finished with 32 points but also had 4 turnovers and just 2 assists. However, Kerr did acknowledge that Boston was without key players, including Jaylen Brown and Kristaps Porzingis, making the win slightly less sweet than it could have been. Still, Kerr couldn't hide his pride. "It's a hell of a win in a tough environment." Looking ahead, more tests to come. So, while the Warriors have certainly made their presence felt, they know that it's still early in the season. Golden State has won 5 straight games and has shown a balanced mix of strong defense, depth, and clutch performances from Curry. But they still have a lot of proving to do. Curry knows it, and even in the glow of a big win, he's keeping his eyes on the bigger picture. "It was a great test," Curry said. "We haven't done a damn thing, but it felt good." The Warriors will look to continue their momentum with 2 more tough games on this road trip. Whether or not they're serious title contenders will come into sharper focus as the season progresses. But for now, Curry and the Warriors are just focused on doing the little things right, one game at a time.